When a dream is shattered, how do you move forward to the next one? This is Kayla Dunn, and this is JT Gragg, and they had dreams of being the next OSU SGA president and vice president. But their dream was cut short after a 3-week-long debacle of an election ruined their chances of serving the student body through SGA.
After working together for a semester, Kayla and I talked in December about possibly running for SGA president.
And we felt that because of our combined 5 years experience in SGA and how we work together as a pair, that we really were willing and able to fulfill this role.
Initially, the election was on March 12th and 13th. Dunn Gragg ran against 2 other campaign teams, Kirksey Ball and Swanson Chancellor. But the election did not end there.
Going into the first election, we fully expected a runoff because there are 3 campaign teams, and according to bylaws, you have to win by more than 50% of the vote. But what we didn't expect was to have 10 campaign violations filed against us.
Yeah, and it was just shocking. I remember calling JT at midnight of the first night, going through every allegation filed by people that we fully respected, and just not knowing what to do.
The results were delayed due to these charges, which were brought against all 3 campaigns.
The Dunn Gragg campaign had several charges filed against them. The one that they were found to be in violation of was passing out an enticement material for passing out green balloons.
But Kayla and JT were the only ones who suffered from these accusations. Due to these charges, the Dunn Gragg campaign team was originally barred from distributing new campaign materials during the runoff election.
During the runoff, the Supreme Court started emailing us, asking us to DM anyone that was posting on our behalf, not just people on our campaign team, but anyone, and ask them to remove it, which we felt really uneasy about.
I called Kayla that night because she was at a concert, and we went through what the Supreme Court was asking of us.
And I explicitly remember JT saying over the phone, "Are you willing to be disqualified as a campaign team in order to protect people's freedom of speech?"
In the first election, the Dunn Gragg campaign won, receiving 1,436 votes. Kirksey Ball received 1,010, and Swanson Chancellor received 965. But in the runoff election, Kirksey Ball won with 1,088 votes, while Dunn Gragg received 981. Kirksey Ball's numbers did not change, but Dunn Gragg received around 450 less votes.
Another way to look at it, the sentence they gave us disqualified us from the race because no one advertises that there is an SGA presidential and vice presidential election except for the people running. SGA didn't really advertise the runoff. No one else on campus was. So the only people that knew about the runoff were the Kirksey Ball campaign teams.
In the end, 6 SGA Supreme Court judges decided the fate of this election that was meant to benefit the student body.
Yeah, we really felt hurt and kind of backed into a corner.
But ultimately we felt that it was unethical to do what they were asking of us, and that the right thing was to protect people's freedom of speech, even if it did cost us the election.